Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm just gonna be bringing you another new video where I'm just gonna be teaching you guys how to program in C++. So yeah, C++ is a pretty good programming language, and I'm gonna teach you from the right basics so that you guys can code along with me. So it's just a small, uh, no, not a small, but a series of videos where I'll try and explain the best I can to you guys. So to program in C++, what you need is an IDE. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to set it up today and do a basic program, and I'll start explaining from the next video. So if you guys want to set up your IDE, head over here and to this website. I'll link it down in the description. So CodeBlocks, it's a pretty good IDE, and we're gonna download it. So what an IDE is, it is an integrated development environment. So it's an environment, it itself is a software in which we build softwares. So without wasting time, you just need to go to the downloads. You're already in the downloads page. You can download the binary release, and once you're here, select your operating system. I'm on a Windows 7 PC, so I'm going to select the second one. This is what you want because it has the compilers which we require. So just download this from BurleyOS or SourceForge, and we are good to go. You're done. So once that appears, you just need to install it, and after that you'll just have code blocks stored on your PC. So I'm just gonna launch it up. So I think that was basically it. That's only the things that you gotta do to set it up. So once you're here, you will be on this start screen. Just close it off and go to File and hit New and create an empty file. Or you could create a class, project, etc. But we're gonna not deal with this stuff at the beginning. We'll get into these stuffs, but let's create an empty file, and you just gotta save it. So you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna save it tutorial dot. This is important. You gotta save it as .cpp. Hit save, and there you go. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. And the first thing you gotta do is you need to declare the header file. That is hashtag include iostream. Then you gotta say the namespace that you're gonna be using. I'm just gonna declare it at the beginning using namespace std. Then we're gonna create our first function, that is int main inside the curly brackets. So these brackets show that we can input our parameters in there, and this curly brackets are the body of our function. So inside of what we code is going to work. Rest out is different stuff. The coding inside C++ is done inside of a main at the beginnings. So I'm just gonna print out a message on screen saying hello world. I think that's what beginners do, right? C out. So C out is the keyword for C output, and these are the brackets which we use instead of like equal to. It means C out the stuff after this. So, and we put our message inside these quotation marks. So I'm just going to say hello world, and some exclamations, I guess. And then you end the line with a semicolon. So semicolon means that you're on to the end of the line. So you can put semicolon anywhere. So I've put a semicolon here as well, which means that this piece of code ends here. So that's what it means. And header files are just basically stuff. it's it's a thing where inside of which there are already codes written. You can just open them and read them for your own, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to tell you the full form of iostream. I think it's input, output, stream. So it controls the input and output. And to use keywords like cout, cin, etc., you need the header file called iostream. And for different functions, you're going to require different header files. So now we just need gonna include return 0. So what this does is, you guys can see I've put a semicolon here as well, which means this after 0 the statement ends. Okay, and return means every function, when it takes a value, it returns something to the computer. So in this case, we're not returning anything, we're just returning a 0, which means null. So once you have coded, you can hit save, Control S. You can see the green line indicating that this piece of code has been saved. And now you can hit build and run. So you guys can see this is what the message we typed here, hello world, and we can see the message pop up here on the console. So yeah, hello world. We have successfully done our first program. Well, that's great, right? So let's try and change the message. So welcome, oh god, help me with my spellings. Welcome to the C++ tutorial. Let's hit save and build and run again. And you guys can see now it says hello world, welcome to the C++ tutorial. That's great, right? But I think I want to do one more thing, that after hello world I want the welcome to the C++ tutorial on a new line. So what I could do is I could hit a backslash and n. This means we're saying put the stuff after this, anything that is inside the message will be printed on a new line. So let's hit save and try it again. So now you guys can see it says hello world, welcome to the C++ tutorial. So we can just play out with this. There's a space, that's why. And now if I hit put another slash in here, hit save and build and run, you will see that even C++ tutorial comes onto the new line. So I think that's it, guys. I'm just gonna end this first part here, where we set up our IDE and learned a little basic fragment of code to how to write a piece of code in C++. So we learned a little about outputting a message and entering it, bringing it to a new line. So in the next episode, we'll just go in depth a little bit more. So till then, stay tuned and thanks for watching. Peace out.